What's up, everybody? This is HBT, Harry Bernard Taylor with the Straight Up Wrestling Show. I'm just here, and I'm going to do a little small recap of what we just did past couple days. We just watched Raw. We did a live reaction review and ratings on Raw, and we did NXT yesterday. Raw, in my opinion, and Chris' opinion, wasn't very good, man. It really wasn't that good Monday night. I mean, barely had its moments, had a little bit of moments, but pretty much wasn't a great show. Then we watched NXT yesterday. NXT was kind of dragging a little bit, but I think NXT has its audience, and I will admit, neither one of us have really been following NXT. I've followed it a little bit more than Chris. Chris pretty much has been out of the loop. So we did see a few good things on there, which, the Creed brothers been doing their thing. Carmelo Hayes doing this thing. But, man, after Monday Night Raw, and Monday Night Raw really put a damper on it, when I sit back and I look at that Bobby Lashley match, that thing right there, man, it just killed everything. It killed the momentum of the show. It started off, really wasn't that good when it started off, but then it picked up. You had Bobby Lashley squashing Mustafa Ali. Pretty much Bobby Lashley, man, he put the beat down on him, and looking like the Bobby Lashley that held the WWE Championship. That was the Bobby Lashley that I was seeing, the dominant Bobby Lashley. Loved that version of Bobby Lashley. And they had to ruin it by bringing Seth Rollins out there and pretty much attack him. And all night long it was attack. That's all it was. And you had the Bianca Belair signing with Bayley, and they cheapened that. I like Damage Control. I like what they're doing. I see what angle they're trying to bring there. But every time you turn around, there's an attack there, and it's pretty much predictable. And I understand that they are pumping this thing up for Extreme Rules, trying to build it up, but it's pretty much already built up. Let this thing, man, go on the way that it go on without a hitch. Let these stars, man, win a match and let it be a clean match. What we have right now, we have straight up, man, we have what can you say? Chaos. This is a chaotic era, and everything's chaos. Fans don't get to see anything clean. Everything that we're seeing in wrestling today is attack after attack after attack, and it's sad, man. It really is. And that episode that we saw Monday night, it made me think of Vince McMahon. It made me think of Vince McMahon, that this is a Vince McMahon show. He's in control. I know Triple H is in here, and everybody looking at Triple H and say, okay, Triple H is doing something new. But this right here was a Vince McMahon show. No ends and buts about it. This was Vince McMahon. And it didn't look good. It didn't look good at all to the fans. And I think as far as the show that Chris and I had, it really put a damper on there. And some of our usual fans, especially the ones on YouTube, like I said, thanks for everybody, man, that's been joining YouTube. That thing's been building up very fast. And thanks our fans on Facebook, man. Twitter has been doing very well. But man, we had fans that come in and they talked and were talking about it and felt the same way that we felt about it. It really wasn't that good. We gave it 2 stars for the night, but what's the name was on that same wavelength for a while, NXT. But NXT, they do have some talent there. NXT is a developmental brand, but NXT, man, they picked up as they went on. And then the final match yesterday, the main event was the Brawling Brutes. You had Ridge Holland, and you had Ridge Holland and Pete Dunne. I don't know. I just continue to go back to Pete Dunne, but they call him Butch. Ridge Holland and Butch versus Pretty Deadly. Pretty Deadly, man. They wear this sequence type clothes. Look like our man DSK said, look like something that Shawn Michaels would have been wearing back in the day. But I mean, these guys look like strippers or whatever that went a little hot, went a little loud there. They're a little loud with their clothes, and it's all out there. But these guys went against the Brawling Brutes last night. Butch and Ridge Holland versus Pretty Deadly. that was a very good match, man, and actually upped the count and upped the star rating that we was gonna give NXT. It ended up being like a 3.5, man. We gave 3.5 stars. I think 3 stars. I think if we went ahead and jumped it up to 3.5 stars for NXT. So NXT came out pretty good. So what basically I want to talk about, man, is you have AEW Dynamite tonight. Chris and I will be going live for AEW Dynamite. I hope I get back in time to be on this show exactly at 8 o'clock. If not, I should be on right after that, but I should get back. But AEW Dynamite, they have a big opportunity tonight. Tony Khan has a big opportunity tonight. He really do. He really do. Hey, we'll see. Concentrate on what you have to do. Concentrate on the task at hand, and I think he should be able to deliver. And I know a lot of people out here saying, okay, Raw, they're losing their numbers. They're not really getting great numbers on Monday night because of Monday Night Football. And then we can sit here, but you have some people out here say that's no excuse. Some podcasters out here and people say that's no excuse. Going up against Monday Night Football, that's no joke. And the whole thing about it is this: if you don't bring a good show, people are not going to show up on Monday night. They're going to sit there and they're going to watch football. Some wrestling fans or football fans or do something else. But no, when it boils down to it, it really isn't no excuse. It really isn't. Because wrestling back in the day, didn't matter what you was going, what else was on or what else was happening. Football, nothing took the wrestling fans' attention away from wrestling. But that's how good the product was. So really got to get back to that. And Triple H, a lot of people looking at him to get back to that. But I'm telling you that there is a spirit that Vince McMahon left on WWE, especially WWE Raw. It's still there. It's still there, and I saw it. I've been saying it, and I've been saying that. But I was hoping that Triple H, man, he can move on from that. But Monday night looked like Vince McMahon was in the house. Vince McMahon was playing with every single matchup that was available. And for some reason, I'm thinking every single, not just Triple H and Bruce Pritchard or Stephanie McMahon or whoever over there running things. And Shawn Michaels and NXT, because there was a lot of jumping in that too. Everybody's getting jumped these days. Everybody. And AEW Dynamite, Tony Khan, Rampage, they kind of cooled it down a little bit. But everybody's getting jumped, man. That's what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing in wrestling today. Jump, jump, jump. You go into a lot of the independents, and you see a lot of people getting jumped. Getting jumped, man. It's no walk away. It's no walk away. Wrestlers can't win a simple match, man, and be able to walk away. You rarely see that. When back in the day, you rarely saw somebody getting jumped like that. So it is flat out crazy. And I think people are going back to where people like to see one-on-one fight. A one-on-one fight. Let these guys be one-on-one or two-on-two or whatever it is. Let them win on their own accolades. Let them get out of there with a victory. Don't cheat. Sorry about that. I got cut off, but I'm getting an important phone call. But I'm going to get back to you. I'm going to get back to everybody and see them tonight for AEW Dynamite on HBT for the Straight Up Wrestling Show. Harry Bernard Taylor, and I'll see everyone a little later. Thank you. Peace.